One of the things that I learned when I was there is the festivals, the feasts, even just the standard sacrifices is a time of celebration.
Well, that's what it is. You know, the scriptures, we serve an amazing God who actually is all about, even our difficult times and hard times, and there's heaps of those, it's all about rising above them and celebrating who he is.
Yeah.
And remembering what he's done in all circumstances to overcome the difficulties of life.
So the background of Hanukkah, now we could go all the way back to, if we look prophetically from Daniel, because Daniel with the vision of Nebuchadnezzar with the statue, and we go through the Babylonian Empire, the Medes and Persians, and then we come into the Greeks, and this is the build-up to Hanukkah.
They took over from the Persian Empire as the largest conglomerate of nations under Alexander the Great. Then, you know, when he only was in as king for a short period of time, ruling the Greeks, and they were the largest ruling people group. And then you actually had the period when he died, where they divided up.
It went into four, didn't it?
Into four.
Yeah.
And this particular one, which is based around the Secludes, or the Greco-Syrian grouping, that area, and that was under Antiochus.
The area around Israel, Palestine, Syria.
It wasn't called Palestine at the time, but
No, it was the Romans did that many years later.
The Romans actually did that.
I know what happened in those days, and I see a parallel in the church today. There were so many Jews of that time who became Hellenized. They became
they did.
Worldly, because I mean the Greek system was the world system of the time. We know that God had said, be separate, be apart, be my special people, but there were a whole lot of people that wanted to be like everybody else.
Well, don't forget that Jeremiah, he ended up, because of what happened to the governor of the day, where they assassinated him, he ended up being stuck in Egypt. And basically in Alexandria. And with northern Egypt, and that's where they sort of scarpered to, and that then built up the Jewish population in that area, and so that was they become very much Hellenized. And that's where a lot of Hellenized, and that's where the Greek translation of the Tanakh occurred.
The Septuagint.
The Septuagint occurred there because they were speaking Greek. They'd lost their Aramaic or their Hebrew.
Particularly the Hebrew,
tongue.
they'd lost
And so they couldn't read the Hebrew scriptures as such, so they changed it all, and that's what it is.